It's time for Narcissa and Draco the story. Welcome back, people. Been a little while since I've done a video, which is nice. Or a paced thing, not having to do the news all the time when everyone else is doing the news anyway. So might as well sit back and do stuff I like doing, which is more fun. But of course, the only thing you can't get on these other pages are the storyline. I'm the only crazy person that does that. And we were doing it in advance, so we'll be covering Narcissa and Draco Adversary event. Also available on the Taskforce Times.news as and when the event goes live. You'll have it on there. And that's like a text version that you can just reference if you need to. And remember, all those stories on Taskforce Times.news are searchable. So if you search for things like Narcissa, you will get every piece of dialogue and foundables and registry things that had the word Narcissa in it. So if you want to look for, I don't know, say Constance, and every time she appears in a story, you have all that, and Gareth and all that lot, which are all highly suspect. And I have read so far ahead now that I know who the mole is. So I've got to be super careful, and I can't talk about it for like 4 weeks now. So yeah, but it's coming. That is actually coming. Anyway, on to Narcissa and Malfoy. Intro. Harry, judging by the way you're attacking that scone, I take it you follow... Oh yeah, scone. Not scone. I'm kind of weird. I'm southern, so scone for me. Judging by the way you're attacking that scone, I take it your follow-up with Millicent Bagnold didn't go well. Hermione, no, it was a complete waste of time. While she could vaguely recall the trial from your dreams, she couldn't identify the defendant. According to her, the numerous high-profile cases she presided over have largely eclipsed the lesser offenders in her memory. I briefly considered that Millicent's memory of that day may have been tampered with, or obliviated. But honestly, it seems more like that her age has caught up with her. I hope you had better luck searching the court records. What's the betting they didn't? Harry, admittedly, I haven't had a chance to take a... Oh, we didn't even bother. I haven't had a chance to take a look. Between caring for Ron and preparing agents for this latest surge of Narcissa and Draco Malfoy adversaries, I've barely had a moment to breathe, let alone do any research. But I promise I'll get on it as soon as I can. Hermione, no, you keep focusing on Ron. I'll search the records. Reading decades of court transcripts may just be what I need right now to calm my nerves. Plus, if I'm being honest, it's difficult to be around Ron right now. I know he can't help it, but when he looks at me like a stranger, it's almost more than I can stand. It's almost like a nod to those with dementia, which is quite a stressful time. Quite heartbreaking. Anyway, moving on. The end dialogue. Hermione. I read through the transcripts of every trial Millicent Bagnold presided over. None of them seem to match the one you described. Ministry record keeping is usually quite thorough. I doubt a major incident like the one in your dreams would have been omitted, which means the memory was either modified or records of the trial have conveniently gone missing. Bah! Surprises to nobody that there is a mole. Hey, catch on, Harry. If last night's dreams to be believed, those records aren't the only thing our suspect made disappear. They snuck into Penelope Fawley's office and stole a few of her case files and journals too, presumably after she went missing. Convinced now that there is a mole.
Mole! Bloody mole! We're not supposed to talk about the bloody mole, but there's a bloody mole winking me in the face. I'm going to chop it off and cut it up and make some guacamole.
Hermione, my theory that the unforgivable have had a mole within the ministry is looking more and more likely, isn't it? Die. Can't get more obvious, guys.
So you're the...
Most excellent agent we've ever seen.
Harry, we can't rule out that an outsider may have infiltrated the ministry. After all, we did, and we were just kids. But I agree that it's certainly a possibility we have to consider, even if I'd rather not. Well, considering it's happened on multiple occasions throughout the entirety of time, it's unlikely to be a one-off visit, isn't it? It's going to be someone who works there. But yes, our guys are very slow, aren't they? Taking their time, trying to work out what is going on. Kind of need a slap in the face, really, to be honest.
Hey!
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, it makes great fun doing the Taskforce Times.news episodes, the actual paper itself, because I can just take the mickey. It's actually quite funny. Jeez, guys, you're so slow. So anyway, so that is the dialogue for the Narcissa and Draco Malfoy event. And now we will move on to other ones. So, hopefully a couple more videos coming up. So stay tuned.